We are going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yo, 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 tell me what you know. Welcome to the Sunshine Show. Tonight, I have a very special guest for you guys, Mick Rude of Spread the Dub, straight out of Florida. Mike, what is going on?
What's happening? Just hanging out on a Monday.
Awesome. So, whoopsie, tell me what part of Florida you're in?
We're in West Palm Beach, so Palm Beach County, South Florida.
Awesome. And for those that may not know who you are, can you give us a little bit of an introduction?
You mean for everybody?
Hey, I've been following you for a minute, man, so.
We have fun on Facebook, back and forth or whatever. I enjoy seeing what you're doing. I play in a band called Spread the Dub. We've been playing here for the past, I don't know, 10, 11 years. And we just enjoy doing what we're doing here in South Florida, having a good time and putting out good records. Trying to.
Yeah, so I was watching your YouTube videos earlier, and I was really enjoying the live show, and I heard a mix of blues, reggae, rocksteady, ska, like the whole fucking gamut. Tell me how you guys get the influences to write this music and what you would describe it as.
We get if you all of our albums are pretty much based off of real life experiences that we have here in this little town that we live in. The late nights out, the drinking, the girls, the partying, and we don't know much else in South Florida. So I mean, a lot of that comes from that, and then our influences. It depends on who we're listening to at that current point in time. I mean, we could be listening to some James Brown records and decide to put out add a little bit of soul to a tune, or all of our friends and musicians in different bands. I mean, from rock and roll to death metal to punk, hardcore, ska, country. Yeah, these are all of our people, and we go out and see as many live shows as we can when we're not playing live shows. And you'll see or hear something that just makes you go, that sounds awesome. I gotta try to put that into a song, or grab inspiration from that and kind of meld it like clay into our own little thing.
Awesome. And tell me a little bit about the band. How did you guys meet? How did you guys come to form?
Craigslist. we like, I don't know. When we started a long time ago, we started at like a open mic night. It was like a kind of like an open reggae jam that we used to have. Like, just bring your instruments and hop up on stage. Whoever shows up, just go on stage and have a good time. And it would be like playing one song for 45 minutes. Just kind of like a very open-ended, nothing set in stone kind of vibe. And from that, we kind of grabbed a couple core members and decided to actually make like a real band and book real shows and name ourselves and try to record music and put music out. And I mean, it's music is the only thing we've always wanted to do, so we've been fighting to continue that and to make that our living and our lives. So but yeah, we found a lot of people on Craigslist. And
Craigslist.
Good old misconnections, a lot of misconnections.
Oh my God. So Luigi, okay, first of all, what is up, everybody? Thank you guys for hanging out with me and Mike tonight. We are gonna have a fun fucking time. Let's check out the chat really quick. Eric, Lindsay, Brian, Andy, Mike, Margie, Luigi, you guys fucking rock. Everybody that's staying quiet, I still see you guys. So Weed says Casual Encounters would have been an awesome alternative name.
Oh, that would have been great. Shit, maybe I don't think it's taken. Maybe we could just go ahead and steal that. Maybe that'll be the name of the next album, actually, to be honest with you.
Fuck yeah. I'm all about it.
Our vibe.
Teresa, hey, you guys fucking rock. Thank you all for hanging out with us. So Casual Encounters brought you all together. And
yeah.
Man, you guys have been together for what, about 10 years now, or?
Yeah, 10, 11 years. fully just charging ahead, playing shows in South Florida and around. I mean, we've been on some tours and stuff, and we just whatever we could do to keep playing music, and if the crowds still like it, then we'll still play.
Awesome. So what did last year look like for you guys? Did you guys get shut down with the pandemic?
Yeah, we got shut down for a while. I mean, our last show was we played down in Key West, and we did Mardi Gras right before the lockdown, and it was like 7-8 months of no shows, so we didn't play, and we're used to gigging like 2, 3, 4 times a week, usually. And this was, I mean, it was a lot of sitting around doing nothing. But we used the time wisely. I mean, we built a studio in West Palm that now we had to do something other than playing shows. So we put all of our effort and our time and money into that, and just trying to survive and keep it going.
Yeah, fuck. I totally get that. Being in California, we were pretty much on lockdown. I feel like the entire time, like our home is so crazy. But I'm so glad that you were able to like make really good use of that time and build the studio and work on music. David Pastorius, what's up, brother? David is out there in Florida. Do you know David Pastorius?
I don't know if I do. Where at in Florida, do you know?
Melbourne, I believe. Is that right, David? I think Melbourne. He is actually Jocko Pastorius' nephew, although he himself is an amazing fucking bass player, like phenomenal.
Oh, yeah. I've definitely met him before. I met him down in Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
I think it was Fort Lauderdale. I think it was at Fat Cats. I can't remember where it was, but I've definitely met him before.
Do you guys tour a lot? What does like the daily life outside of COVID look like?
Yeah, I mean, we tend to stick in the 3-county area, Palm Beach County, Broward County, and Dade down in Miami. And we play a lot in those 3 spots normally. But we do like going out on little regional tours. So we'll do like, the Southeast up to Tennessee and around. We've been out to California with the Bastard Sons. That was an interesting trip. Where did we play? The Slide Bar in Fullerton. We played there, and that was insane. I loved California a lot. That was our first time in California. But we like to go all over the place when we can. New Orleans is one of our big spots. Our buddy owns a couple bars out there, and we just kind of set up shop for a week and hang out in New Orleans and play as much as we can. But
okay, give me your favorite New Orleans story.
I don't know.
Do it. This is an adult program.
We've had all right. Well, I mean, there's been a few. Usually involve. I don't know. My family may be watching this.
Oh, okay.
What happens in New Orleans, usually stays in New Orleans or on our camera rolls on our phone for the next couple of years.
All right, good answer. I'll let you plead the fifth.
Yeah, you might hear about that on the next album. We ended up writing a song about it.
The next album entitled "Casual Encounter."
Yeah. I'm taking that.
Let's talk a little bit about you. How did you get into music? What age were you?
I real young. I think one of my first memories was listening to my dad would play Led Zeppelin albums and Stevie Ray Vaughan. When I was a little kid, when he'd get ready for work, he'd put those albums on and just blast the stereo system. I mean, the whole house would shake. And that was like my first, like, man, fucking guitar is awesome. Like this shit's great. Like these dudes are living the life, these rock stars and stuff, and they're putting out good music. And then I remember my mom playing me remember we were driving one time, and I was a little kid, and she popped in Legend, a cassette, Bob Marley cassette, like a cassette in the fucking 88 Honda Civic or whatever it is we were driving in. And I was like hooked with reggae. I was like, reggae, that's my shit. Like that just makes you feel good. It's feel good music. And it just happened from there. I mean, I fell in love with music. That's all I cared about. I got a guitar for like, I think it was my 8th or 9th birthday, and I didn't love it immediately, but it was one of those things where, you know, I had to go to guitar practice every Tuesday or whatever it was, and I didn't like that. But you know, we would travel down the islands and, you know, go to Jamaica a lot when I was a kid, and just the
Really?
music culture. Yeah, I used to just love it, and that was ever since then. I was like, I knew I got to play. I have to play reggae music. I got to play in a reggae band,
How
and
fun. So wait, you got, not to interrupt you, although I am, but we got to like talk about this a little bit. So you used to go to Jamaica a lot. Like how many times did you?
I've been a few times. I've been down to Jamaica. One of the longest times, it was probably, I think it was right after we started the band. It was like 2010 or something like that. I actually we had a percussion player, and we went down there for 2 weeks on a search for a legitimate Nyabingi drum. So like he really wanted a Nyabingi drum. So we went all over Jamaica. All over Jamaica. Up in the country, we went from coast to coast, checked out the entire island, and it was just one of the most incredible experiences of my life. I mean, you know, we were going through Trenchtown, and we went up to 9 Mile and saw Bob Marley's mausoleum, and like it was like a really one of those like life defining moments, you know. And but I've been down there a bunch. I mean, growing up in South Florida, I mean, you're basically in the Caribbean anyway. You know, I got the beach a half a mile from my house, and you know, we used to go on little cruises and you know, fly down and just hang out in the islands. I mean, Bahamas is only a 20-minute plane ride.
Oh
You
wow.
know, yeah, I love it. That culture really, you know, for some reason, uh, resonated with me. So that's why we started hanging out in bars and playing reggae music.
Oh my God. What's it like? So you're born and raised Florida?
Yeah, born and raised.
What is it like living in Florida? So I'm from Texas and I moved to California, but I've never been to Florida. But I always just hear like all this crazy shit happens in Florida, like
Yeah,
the news and everything's always parodying it. What's the deal with Florida?
Florida is it's like America's zoo. I think. I feel like everybody that gets kicked out of their state or their states won't deal with them, they come down here and, you know, make up the melting pot that is Florida. I mean, the town I live in is gnarly. I mean, Lake Worth, you know, we got people from every state, but it's always like, you know, these are my people, but the drug addicts and the vagrants and you know, the people, the biker gangs, and it's a weird melting pot of I mean, they're all good people. Some of them aren't good people, but for the most part, they're good people. But yeah, Florida's nuts. If you ever come to Florida, you will immediately know within the first few hours how crazy this state is.
Yeah, Weech says that he's ready to move there, and he's actually told me this multiple times. We had a few conversations, and he's like, "Man, Florida has been rocking and rolling. They have not quit." He's like, "I am ready to get a second home in Florida."
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
We've been going. I mean, Florida. I mean, just with the COVID stuff too. You know, Florida. I mean, they were open. The bars were packed months ago. You know, I mean, people got tired of it, and I mean, Florida is going to Florida. You know what I mean? It's like they're gonna go out and have a good time and go get drunk at the dive bars and the beach bars, and you know, they're not going to want to stop for anything. So yeah, we've been open for a long time now. It's like I heard the other day, I was like, oh, Texas, that mask mandate, like they got their, you know, they don't have to wear masks anymore and stuff. And it's like people are still on lockdown. Like that's alien to me, you know. Like it's weird. It's weird to have us be in a state that is so nuts.
Yeah, man. David Shaw is in the comments. He's saying, "What is up?"
Yeah, what's up, David? I love David.
He says Florida has the best music.
Yeah. I would agree with that. I mean, there's some amazing music all over the place, but yeah, Florida's got talent in droves for sure, for sure.
Where are some of your favorite places to play in Florida?
You know, I really like Orlando, and Jacksonville. I mean, those are outside of our normal spots, you know. Orlando has a lot of people, and I mean, with all the theme parks and stuff there, you usually get a really good crowd. And there's some really nice schools up there that always packs the venues and stuff like that, and people have a good time. They really show out and get wild. Jack's Beach, Jacksonville, another one. Jackrabbits in Jack's Beach is nuts. Those are my two spots. You have like two parts. Florida is like two different things. You either have beach town and beach vibe, or you're in the country. There's like no in between. So it's like you go a little bit out west, you're at Loxahatchee, you're in country. You know, that's mudding and gators. Or you go.
I was going to ask, is that where the gators live?
Yeah, gators live everywhere in Florida. If there's water, you got to assume there's a gator in it. Wow. Everywhere. Gators and iguanas.
Lynn says Florida seems fucking terrifying, but I would go to a show, that's for sure.
Florida is definitely terrifying.
Why is it terrifying?
It's terrifying. I don't know. Everybody's nuts, and everybody has a gun, and everybody is a little bit crazy. I think Florida makes people crazy. I think people may be normal until they move here, and I think it turns them nuts.
Do people in Florida, like, do they like add motors to like their ice chests and like make them into little like cars and drive them around? I've seen that in Texas, so I feel like they'd probably do that in Florida.
Yeah, anything you can put a motor on, somebody's going to put a motor on it. Here, there's people go mudding like crazy out west. You know, if people could drive on the beach down here in South Florida, I think it would be a massacre. But you know, it's a real fine line between Jimmy Buffett and Travis Tritt. You know what I mean? That's the two two worlds.
All right, you guys, we're all going to Florida. All right, we're all going
to Florida.
Let's talk a little bit about your songwriting process. Do you write the songs for the band? Do you guys all collaborate together? How does it work?
You know, my bandmates would kill me if I said anything other than, you know, we all write the songs. We all have a part in the songs. Usually what'll happen is we go and we'll go to a practice, do a band rehearsal, and if somebody has an idea, you know, say like a guitar riff or something, we'll try to build off of that, or a bass line, and we'll try to build off of that. And then I'll come up with some lyrics or something. The last album we did, Friends and Enemies, we went up to Georgia and we rented a cabin in the woods, like in the middle of fucking nowhere, and isolated ourselves for like a whole week, you know, just no phones, no internet. We just got a shit ton of booze and, you know, and recording equipment, and brought all of our gear and stuff and set up in this little Airbnb. And we took us, I think, 3 days or 4 days to write the entire album. And, you know, we were happy with it. But whatever is going through our minds or in our lives at that particular moment, if somebody's got like a funny story from a night out or something, or, you know, something that happened to them in a past relationship or something, you know, that's where we get most of our song ideas from. And that's pretty much it. I mean, we like to drink and see what comes out of it.
So you're a whiskey guy, right? Is the band, is the whole band? Okay, let's talk how much booze and what kind of booze.
Well, we started off with Jack Daniels. That was years ago, but we've refined our taste a little bit. Now we're all Jameson boys. We love the Jameson. So usually, you know, if it depends on where we're playing and if we've got to behave ourselves, but we usually, you know, we'll bring a bottle of Jameson and some beers to a show and set up on the amps.
Sounds like a real good time. Let me tell you, Sonny C here used to love that J-Mo, but not no more. Let me tell you, it's not a good mix. Get a little too crazy on that Jameson. That's my favorite.
For sure. For sure. Oh my God.
What's up, Joey Tenuto? What's up, Joey? Howdy from
Joey. Yeah, he's another great musician here from South Florida, Joey Tenuto.
Awesome. All right. So booze, Airbnbs, isolation, that kind of gets you guys going. How many albums have you guys written like this?
Uh, three. We've got three out so far, and they have all pretty much been written the exact same way. But I mean, they're not. You can almost see like the evolution of the band a little bit, because our first album is like strictly roots reggae. It's like roots, yeah, a little bit of dub, a lot of effects, a lot of echo, that kind of vibe. Um, the second album was a little bit faster, a little bit more ska, a little bit more rock and roll, I guess. And then the third one is like straightforward, just fucking go for it, ska music. So it's like, it evolves, but it's all pretty much the exact same recipe.
So the fourth album, what do you think that's going to evolve into, or what has it evolved into?
We started recording it already at our studio, and we've got a couple tracks. It's almost like so far, I mean, the one we got pretty much done now it's almost got like a calypso type vibe, like more of a, instead of faster ska, it's a little bit more laid back, like real early days ska music almost, that Alden Ellis type vibe. That Hepcat is one of our favorite bands. We've been listening to a lot of Hepcat, and Fishbone and Hepcat. Like some of the stuff that we've got recorded, it's a little bit of both of those.
That's a good, very good mix.
Yeah.
All about that. Fuck yeah, dude. Norwood, Fisher, what? Oh my god.
Yes. Yes.
Do you know who Chris Murray is?
I love Chris Murray.
I
played with them.
Chris Murray too.
I love Chris Murray. You know what's funny about Chris Murray is we used to, when we would go on the road, we have like songs that we always play in the car, in the van, when we're on the road, right? There's always somebody's got an album or somebody's got a playlist, and it always happens. And that song, Time is the Master, that fucking tune. I mean, we used to listen to that song like fucking all the time in the van. And I'd always ask my bass player the same thing. I always ask Kevin, I'm like, dude, who is that? That song is fucking killer. I love that song. It makes you feel some feelings and shit, like it's one of those songs that just really, like, it's simple, but it just gets you thinking about some shit. And I loved it. And I, come to find out it's Chris Murray. And so we would play that shit all the time. And then one of our good buddies in Orlando, actually, in Control This, Jeff Ritchie, he was helping Chris book a little run through Florida. So he hit us up and said, hey, can we jump on some of these shows with Chris Murray? And I was like, whoa, wait a minute, Chris Murray, for real? It's like, yeah, fuck yeah, dude, whatever. Let's get him on a show. Definitely want to play with this dude. So he came down and played a couple shows with us. And I mean, ever since then, I've connected with him on Facebook a little bit. Facebook connects the world,
Yeah.
And yeah, he's a real cool dude. Very nice guy.
I am actually interviewing Chris Murray on the 22nd, so hopefully
I'll be tuning in. That's sick. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm really stoked about that. I've been a huge fan of his for so long, like at least 12, 13 years.
Yeah, he's super awesome. I love his Facebook too, because he puts out like all these great classic cars that he finds in the neighborhoods and shit when he's walking through neighborhoods and stuff.
Yeah.
I love that.
Weege wants to know, do you get down to the Agrolites or the Slackers?
Fuck yeah. Those two bands have huge influence on us. Agrolites, Roger Rivas is one of the fucking greatest keyboard players playing reggae music today. We've played with them a couple times. The first time we played with them was down in Miami at Churchill's, like, I think almost 10 years ago. And ever since we saw them live, we're like, these guys are they're the shit, these guys are great. And the Slackers have been on our playlists since, fucking forever. Those guys are great. Every time they come to Florida, we check them out. And we through the same band Control This, we actually were able to get on a little Florida run with the Slackers from Jacksonville down to Miami. and it was like the best like 4 or 5 shows we've had in our entire like music career. I mean, it was just like, it's like playing with like your favorite band, you know. It's insane, but we love both of those bands.
Awesome. So David Shaw actually had dropped the Love Controlled This or Controlled This before you even brought that up, and he said, I hope you get them back for the Bark Back benefit.
Yeah, right on. We put on a music festival every year down here in Lake Worth in Palm Beach County. And we do it benefits a shelter, a local dog shelter, dog and cat shelter, Peggy Adams. And we've been doing it for, this is going to be our 6th year. We skipped last year because of COVID. We were supposed to do it last year, but it got canceled. And we just use it as a way to get all of our favorite bands together on a stage together and throw like our perfect show, and have people come and buy stuff too, and save some dogs and save some cats. But yeah, they played it 2 years ago, and they definitely need to play it again. I would love to have those guys on stage again.
What I love so much about being able to follow you over all these years is that you are very like generous and very giving, and you do a lot of benefits and different things, fundraisers. And I remember one year, didn't you like shave your beard for something?
Yeah, we did that too. Yeah, it was for the homeless. We did there's a local charity for home. It gives the homeless like toiletries and socks and things they need on the streets, toothbrushes and food and whatever, just to support them. And yeah, we did partly because my mom hates my beard, so she really was the force behind that. But yeah, we did the shear the beard, and we did like we did an online fundraising thing, and when it hit the mark, which was I think $1,000. Yeah, I went completely bald face. I usually have a beard for the last couple of years now, so see my face a while.
Yeah, that was a really fun time watching that and like seeing the before and after pictures and everybody's comments. Oh my god, it was so fun.
I'm actually doing there's gonna be another one that I just got roped, and fucking pun intended, I got roped into doing another one for I think we have yet to pick a charity, but I think we're gonna do it for Peggy Adams, for the animal shelter. So there's a local venue here in downtown Lake Worth, where I live, that they do like, not, I wouldn't say like a fetish night. It's like, have you ever seen that where like chicks get tied up,
Bari.
like, yes, that. So like they do like these classes or whatever, how to do that. So our guitar player roped me in. Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, you're missing out.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, so I got roped into doing that. So I guess they're gonna tie me up and
what?
Take donations to whip me.
Yes!
The things I do for charity. Yeah, that's gonna be ridiculous. That's gonna be next month, the 14th, I think.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, dude. You're such a fucking like rock star in every sense of the word. Like, dude, you're very.
Whatever I gotta do to help people or animals, I'm there.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god, I love it. Joey says he wants to play Bark Back 2, and David says that he wants him to too. So Joey, you have just been added to the lineup.
There you go. That's all it takes. You got to comment on a live video. There it is. We'll get them on.
Lynn says, dang, that is quite the charity stunt. She digs. We hope you do a live stream so that we can all view this from home.
Yeah, I may have to do a live stream. I don't know. We'll see about that. I'm still on the fence of how this is gonna happen.
Sounds like a real good time.
There's gonna be a lot of Jameson involved. I can tell you that.
Oh yeah, you for sure are not gonna remember what happened when you wake up the next day.
I hope not. I hope it's one of those nights.
Shit, let's talk about your band a little bit. So you have a 7-piece band, right?
Yeah, 7 pieces.
Let's talk about all the instruments that make up the band.
Hey, right on. I mean, we got the normal stuff. I play rhythm and vocals. So we have our lead guitar player Hunter Hutchings. He's been in the band, I mean, for forever. He's great. Kevin Johnson on bass. We got Ryan Cross on the drum set. Marcus Hernandez on the saxophone. We've got to have horns if you're gonna play reggae and ska music.
Oh yeah.
And we just added an amazing keyboard player. I mean, he's an amazing guitar player and a keyboard player, but he's playing keys with us, Billy Doom. And that's pretty much the full every weekend lineup. And we have a few, hired guns that it depends on what shows we're playing. If we need a trombone, I know we're adding a trombone and a trumpet in these next couple of shows coming up this weekend. So, we got some guys that are in the roster and in the local crew that we call up and, hey, can you fill in or can you jump on this show? And they'll come out and they know the tunes and, it's good to go.
I know that you sing and you play guitar. You used to do a lot of live streams playing the piano.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I'm not that good at piano though.
Yeah, I thought you were great.
That speaking of Jameson and wine, I mean that was one of those, I'll sit at the house and I use it a lot. I use the piano. The phone's actually on the piano right now. But I use the piano a lot for songwriting. I like being, just simple chords and things like that. I know how to do, but yeah, it's been a while since I've done any kind of live video, especially playing music live. I don't know why. But it's one of those things I have in my house. I put it in here. It's old. It's from the 1800s, and I put it in here to use as a bar, actually, and it ended up working. So now I got a 2,000-pound musical instrument sitting here that I can fuck around on and have fun with.
Dude, I remember. I mean, this must have been years back when you first started doing the live streams with the piano, and you used to do them like pretty consistent, like almost every night or every other night. And you were like one of the very first people that I ever knew that was really like live streaming, I think, or maybe that I really noticed or would like sit and actually watch because it was so much fun. You would take requests from everybody, and you were just having a fucking party.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of those times we were having parties here. Like there would be a lot of people here. Everybody kind of doing their own thing, and a few of us would be sitting at the piano, and we go, "Oh, fuck it, let's go live." We're all drinking and having a good time and taking requests of songs we don't know how to play, and that kind of shit. It was always a good time. I haven't had parties. I mean, we used to have a party here every Tuesday night at my house. That way we'd call family dinner, and I'd cook some food and have a house filled with people and play dice games and get drunk and mess around on the piano and dance in the living room, and it'd be a lot of fun. But COVID screwed that up, so we haven't had that in over a year. Hopefully.
Sorry, go ahead.
I said hopefully we could go ahead and do that again soon.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Put it out there and manifest it, okay? We got Josh Cosby in the house. What's up, Josh? Marhill and Weech says he loves you and he wants to jam with you.
Oh shit, let's jam. You bring the whiskey.
Yeah, Weech is old school. Cali reggae. Used to play a lot with like Slightly Stupid. He's fucking
awesome.
badass, man. We love you, Weech.
That's awesome.
And what Lynn says, she wants to drink Jameson with you and watch you guys jam. Okay, we can all have a party here, guys. Like that's
I'm screaming. Shit, next time we'll get the whole band here and we'll have a bottle of Jameson and we'll do a little mini concert.
Oh, you are the man with the plan. That's why you get paid the big bucks, right?
Yeah, I wish. Yeah, one day, hopefully. One day we'll make some money.
What up, Scully Smith? Thanks for hanging out. We're all coming to Florida to go visit you. We want to spread the dub with you.
Hell yes.
let's talk a little bit. Okay, top 3 albums. Can you pick 3?
Of all time?
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, okay. I would have to say The Clash, London Calling. Although Santa Anise is good. Yeah, London Calling. I would do James Brown Live at the Apollo. And only three, top 3.
You can
I
have
would do
there's always a runner up.
I would Bob Marley Uprising for sure.
Awesome.
And then a runner up. Tony Bennett. Left Heart for sure. Kind of the wide range of the shit that I like to play in my house, you know?
Damn it. That is quite, yeah. Wow, I would have never guessed. I love that answer very much. Would you sell your soul, or have you already sold your soul?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my soul's gone. It's been sold. It's been sold to be able to do what I love to do every day, and not have to worry about too much other than my house, my dog, and the band. That's pretty much it. That's for me. That's like fucking. We've already made it. That's living the dream for me. Is just being able to go out and play music for a living, and be above ground. Still breathing.
Let's talk a little bit about your cute dog. So his name's Rude Boy, right?
Rude Boy. Yep.
And
Yeah.
he's a Budweiser dog.
Yeah. He's the Budweiser, the Target dog, Chico from Next Friday. Yeah. He's a little porker bull terrier, and we all love him. He's the mascot of our CBD company, or the logo of the CBD company. He's the face of the Barkback Benefit, our festival. He's on our album covers. He's on 2 out of the 3 album covers. He's on more album covers than anybody in the band. Like people, like the band was legitimately upset that none of them were able to get on the cover of our second album other than Rude Boy. But the dog's more important anyway.
Oh, for sure. He's a legend. He's definitely a legend. As long as I've been following you, I've actually been following your dog. Let's be honest, okay?
Yeah. He's the most interesting part of me. Yeah, that's it. That's my dog. I love him. People come to the house just to hang out with him.
Oh yeah.
They don't care if I'm here or not. They don't give a shit. Is Rude Boy there? Yes, Rude Boy's here. Come give him a hug.
I love that hat that you're wearing.
All you need is love and a dog.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah. We love dogs in this band. We love our dogs.
Oh, are you guys signed, or you're independent? How do you feel about record labels?
I mean, technically, I think we are. I don't know. We signed something with Citrus Records a couple years back, but I mean, we're independent. We do everything ourselves. Recording, we do all that shit ourselves. We don't really need, my feeling on record labels, especially now in 2021, is they're kind of outdated. You don't really need them. All you needed a record label for in the past was distribution and to get your shit out in front of people. And with the internet and SoundCloud and TikTok, I mean, people getting famous on TikTok for playing their music and being seen by millions of people, that you don't need a record label anymore. We got a contract one time that was a strict 360 contract. I think they wanted to give us like $100,000 to record 3 albums, and obviously you got to pay all that shit back. And it's like, well, I could be doing this shit myself. Like I don't need to sign anything to have you do something that I can just do ourselves and not be in incredible debt. We could book tours, we can get out on the road. We've been doing it for a long time without too much help. And, we got a little management. booking and stuff like that. I mean, we all handle ourselves. So, my thoughts on it are, it's cool. It's cool to be like, oh yeah, I'm fucking, signed by Capitol Records or whatever. That's cool, but it's not. I don't think it's necessary anymore.
Yeah, Marhill agrees with you. He says record labels are a joke. Thank you for your comment, Marhill.
Yeah, 100%. I agree with that.
Let's talk, since I know Weege is here with us, and Weege just absolutely hates Spotify. Let's talk a little bit about your take on Spotify and the streaming platforms and just what it's doing to music in general, I guess.
Fuck Spotify. As much as like I love being able to have our music on there, and people can go check their shit out for free, and just you can hear every song we ever recorded on Spotify. But I got a check a couple of months ago from Spotify, and I think it was like for $35 or something like that for like I think we have like 600,000 or 700,000 plays on one song, and that's like what we get. That's what they gave us. It was like, here you go. Here's your $35. Here's not even a full tank of gas. Like fucking for all that effort. But whatever. It's cool, I guess, if you're on the level that we're on, which is the bottom of the barrel. It's cool to be like, oh, we made some friends in Alaska or something. Oh, you want to check us out? Hit us up on Spotify. Look us up on Spotify. You can hear all the albums and all the music, But in terms of, it's not for making money. It's just for getting your stuff on there and letting people hear it. For the bigger artists and stuff. I mean, it does more damage to them monetarily, I think. Because I mean, when's the last time you bought a CD? When's the last time you bought like?
I buy strictly vinyl. If I buy anything, it's just vinyl, and it's more
strictly vinyl. I bought more vinyl in the past 2 years than I have my entire life, and like I can't remember when the last time I bought or the last CD I bought was. I think it was like fucking 2005 or something. Like everything's digital now. Everything's online. Like we make albums just to sell at our shows and stuff, but it's like we don't. It's almost like useless. Or you give somebody a USB stick, with our shit on it, or it's like times are changing, and you gotta kind of evolve with the industry a little bit,
Yeah, it's so fucking wild. Are you guys still seeing this video on my side? It says that there's trouble playing it, but I don't know if that's just me. So you guys leave me a comment.
Oh shit!
Is it on your end too, or no?
No, I see you and me on my end.
Let me reload it. Stay patient, guys. I'm just making sure that this is.
But in terms of, it's not for making.
Working. I guess it is. Okay. Oh, looks good. Okay, good. Thank you. Appreciate it. So David says, tell us about your international tours that you guys booked yourself.
Yeah, we did England. That was fucking incredible. Actually, the best show we've ever played was in England, and it was our good buddy Marlon Foster, who is from there. He's from Leicester, and he's got family out there still. He moved here 7 years ago, and he's one of my best friends in the world. He lives 2 blocks from me. He works with cultural center downtown Lake Worth, and they do a lot of arts and music and stuff. He pretty much helped us book our first show over there at his hometown. Like they have like a fair, like like the Leicester Carnival is what they call it. Actually, Abashanti played it. I don't know if you know who Abashanti is, but legendary DJ sound system, like fucking incredible reggae. He played it, and it was just it was very cool to get out. Well, first of all, to get out of Florida, but to go see a place that we've only dreamt about. We went to London, and we played a festival out there called the Boomtown Fair, which is like the most insane shit you've ever seen in your life. Like they turn like countryside, they turn it into like a small town basically. For the week, and it's got it's like like a city. It's got different sections, and there's like 3 or 4 stages in every little, like they have Chinatown or they have like Wild Westville, you know, it's like very weird, a lot of costumes, a lot of like, you know, just crazy people.
Fun. That sounds like
Yeah,
my kind of party.
yeah, it was, you would dig it. It was nuts. But we did that, and then we also, the best show we ever did was in a little town called Oakham, or a little village, and it was my buddy's friend had a pub there, and it was like a little tiny little pub, and we could all we could bring was our like guitars and shit, you know, so we didn't have any amps. We had no drum set, so we were like banking on borrowing that kind of stuff once we got over there. So this little pub, we get in there, we start drinking, and the little village like came out. The entire village came to this little pub, and I think I was singing out of like a singing and playing guitar out of a little tiny Marshall like practice amp. It was like one of those little, you know, like a 10-inch speaker, I think it was, or something, some shit like that. But I plugged my vocals into that, and we had a drum kit that was made out of like 4 different drum kits. You know, it was like a cool little fucking, you know, just a weird menagerie of different shit that, you know, we're not used to playing on. But I mean, the windows inside this place were like steamed out from everybody dancing and partying in this little tiny little pub, and it was like one of the most fucking crazy intimate shows. Like it was just the whole place was just jumping up and down. I mean, it was wild. It was wild. We had such a good time. Yeah, we want to go back. We definitely want to go back soon.
How long were you guys there for? How long was
we were there for 12 days, 11 days, something like that. I think we played 4 or 5 shows, including the Boomtown one. And we just kind of like halfway took it as like a mini tour, but mostly like just to go check out England and have a good time, and, you know, play some music along the way. And it was fun.
Dream.
Yeah, we definitely felt like we were like, you know, top shit. we were like, oh, look at it, we're in fucking England. It was like the fucking Beatles going over there or something. I don't know. It was like, it's surreal, because we're used to bars and shit, you know, beach bars and, you know, little tiny venues that, you know, only hold fucking 45 people, you know, that kind of shit. And just to get on a plane ride, 9.5-hour plane ride, and go check out some shit you only see in movies and stuff, you know, it was pretty wild.
Well, speaking of movies, let's just kind of steer in another direction. After your epic tour talk,
Yeah. Now I'm reminiscing. Now I'm like, fuck, man, I miss it.
True. Dreams do come true. Okay, you've heard it here. Like, dude, this is so fucking epic. Okay, so movies. What do you like to watch on your downtime when you're not creating epic masterpieces?
Yeah, I'm a big movie guy. I love movies. I love everything. I mean, everything. I just, you know, that there's been a lot of movie watching in the past year. A lot of movie watching, a lot of watching the reruns of The Office. You know, movie watch. I mean, Grandma's Boy is like, I know I'm like, oh, I'm a great cinephile. I love the theater, you know. But Grandma's Boy. Grandma's Boy is one of my favorites. I just fucking love that movie. You know, I mean, it's so hard to freaking. It's like the albums. It's like, yeah, I like everything. You know, I like horror movies. I like comedies. I mean, I like romantic comedies. I like a good romantic comedy every once in a while. You know, it just it depends on what's on. I got Disney Plus and shit. So, you know, obviously Star Wars is like that's like my number one. I'm a fucking Star Wars nerd. But everything, it's like such a hard thing to nail down. Like, you know, some of your favorite shit.
Yeah, no, it totally is. Especially like when you're put on the spot, it's like, everything kind of comes to mind, you know. Isn't Dante from Grandma's Boy in Florida right now with Reggae Lou?
Yeah. Yeah. We met that dude a couple months ago. He was playing with Tunnel Vision. You guys know Tunnel Vision? They're a California band. Yeah. Real cool dudes. He was on tour with them when we first met him, and he's been down here for like the past, I don't know, almost 2 months, and he's been like hanging out on Lake Worth Beach and shit. And He's been playing with Reggae Lou. Reggae Lou is fucking awesome. By the way, if you guys don't know who Reggae Lou is, check him out. But yeah, he just like jumps up on stage and does his thing, and real nice guy. Like he's not like playing a character. You know what I mean? Like that's that in the movies and shit. Like that is that dude. Super cool, super chill. But first time we met him, he was at one of the main restaurant bar venues that we play at. He was running around, no shoes, no shirt, just in some board shorts, running behind the bar and shit, and grabbing bottles. And they were just like, "Yeah, fuck it, it's Peter Dante. Fucking let him do whatever he wants to do." That dude is just nuts. Super cool though, and he loves getting on stage. Loves getting on stage.
Yeah, I got to interview him with Onyx Empire and Reggae Lou, like I think last week, and he was promoting his movie that's supposed to come out on 420 called The Pizza Joint Movie. And so I looked up the trailer for it, and it looks fucking epic. Oh
nice. I gotta check that out. I love every single Adam Sandler movie. I fucking love, and he's in most of them. So I'm on, it's like you're fucking hanging out with Dante from Grandma's Boy. That shit's dope. I want to smoke a joint with him and shit. Very cool dude though. Very cool dude.
Fuck yeah. Somebody stole his shoes in Austin.
No way, for real?
Yeah, and they were like some expensive Nikes.
Yeah, he was rocking those. I saw a picture he took with some of my friends on the beach. He was rocking Nikes, fucking long pants, and like a ski jacket.
A ski jacket?
Yeah, a fucking ski jacket. Oh my bad, there it is. Yeah, nuts. I mean, it was like 90 degrees outside. This dude's out there in a ski jacket. He's crazy.
Hey, fashion hurts sometimes,
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Fashion head.
Okay, so we're going to back up and talk about tour really quick. He says that's really inspiring. He would love to hit the UK. He would like to play New Zealand, Brazil, and Japan. Are there any dream destinations that you would like to tour in?
Japan, definitely Japan. That's like my number one place that I want to go to now and fucking forever. I've always wanted to go to Japan. And they're real big ska heads out there. They're big. They like ska music out in Japan. They go nuts for that shit. I just always, I saw that one, what was it? Of course, Anthony Bourdain's Tokyo and Kyoto episodes. I mean, I've just always, I have like a weird fascination with like Japanese culture and shit, and like just the cityscapes and the aesthetics of it and the food. Huge fan of the food. Yeah, I really, really want to go to Japan really badly. And New Zealand would be dope too, but I kind of always wanted to check out Australia. Like I heard a lot of things like try to kill you down there, but I always wanted to check out Australia. And
you live in Florida, so
yeah, no shit. I'm used to that in Florida, so I think I'll make it all right. I think I'll make it out. Oh my god, yeah, all over the place. I want to go everywhere. I want to go to India. I want to go to Africa. I want to check out Africa. Speaking of tunnel vision, they did that. They climbed Mount Kilimanjaro and shit. That was wild.
Wow.
Yeah, I want to travel, especially after this year being cooped up in my house. You give me a plane ticket to go anywhere, and I will go anywhere right now.
All right, guys, we're all going to Japan. You heard it.
Yes, please. Please.
Japan loves their ska, and Japan has a crazy reggae and ska scene. Everybody agrees.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah.
Japan, dude, I love just watching like episodes on like the Travel Channel and like Food Network because they always have like the weirdest like kichi. Is that a word? Like,
yeah, I know. Like the restaurants and shit that they do, like the weird.
Yes.
Yeah, I love that shit. It's like one's like a prison, like you get served in like like there's your jail cell and shit, like all that stuff. It's so weird. It's like weird in such a good way though. They like let their freak flag fly, and I love that shit. I love that.
Let's see. Weed says my buddy moved to Australia. He calls it British Texas.
That's probably the best description of Australia I've ever heard. Yeah, it seems like British Texas. Oh my God. That's funny as hell.
Wow. Okay. So what I wanted to ask you whenever we were talking about the movies, if you had a like biopic written about you, what would like the plot be, like a short plot? What would the soundtrack be, which I'd assume would be ska, but maybe it'd be something else? And who would play you?
Oh, that is a great fucking question. I don't know that the plot would be. I think the plot would be a I mean, if it's going to be a biopic, it'd have to be my life, right?
Yes.
I don't know. I kind of see it like Walk the Line, but more like Walk Hard. I think would be like it would definitely have to be a comedy in some sort of way, some sort of fashion. I don't know. It would be a how to survive on music, you know, and in Florida. I think the soundtrack would be a lot of old school ska. There would definitely be some throw like one of those Martin Scorsese shots with Layla playing in the background. You know, like those crazy one shot scenes of us going through like a venue or something. I don't know, loading in for a show. And you remember in Goodfellas? You know, you've seen that movie, right? Goodfellas.
Uh-huh.
You know, when he's walking into the Copacabana and he's like saying what's up to everybody. He's like, oh, cool. He takes that chick on a date there and shit. And you're like, you know, slips a fucking 50 to the guy at the door, and they set up his table and shit for him. And it's like one of those like long ass shots, but instead it's like us pulling up to the gig, and we go in through the alleyway, and there's some vagrant out there with a bottle of Jameson. We take a shot of whiskey with them. Somebody else is smoking a joint. We hit the joint real quick, and then we go in and get on stage and play. And you know, something that's just in my mind, just off the top of my head. If anyone from Hollywood is watching, put this shit in action. I don't know who the hell would play me though. Who would play? Who would? I don't know. Maybe.
All right, guys, this is your time at home to drop in the comments. Who do you think would play Mike? What do you guys? I know you guys are gonna say Mark Wahlberg. Can we try to pick somebody else this time?
I am not in shape enough for Mark Wahlberg to play me in any sort of fashion. Maybe Jack Black. Maybe a 1997 Jack Black. I think would be good. I don't know. Somebody that's not too serious and not in shape would be perfect.
Oh my God. What about dude, you're way too small for Seth Rogen. I don't know. I'm not
Seth Rogen would be good too, though. I don't know. Seth Rogen would be good. Maybe shit, I don't even know.
Sam says John C. Reilly.
Oh shit, John C. Reilly would be good. Hell yeah.
I love that.
Oh, yes.
Step Brothers is my fucking. That's a dude from Step Brothers, right?
Yeah. You know that dude's he's like a classically trained like opera singer, like vocalist.
That's dope.
He like all those songs in Walk Hard and shit. I mean, in Chicago, he was in Chicago too. He sang a pretty good song in Chicago. I mean, that dude's voice is great.
Wow, I would have never guessed. That's fucking crazy. He's got the pipes though, right?
He's definitely got the pipes. Yeah. You know, when they did Walk Hard, he actually went out on the road and played all of the songs from the movie. Like he went out and did like a little mini tour as Dewey Cox. And like they did all that. Like my aunt saw him in Nashville and said it was like fucking incredible. Like he in full costume and everything, like full.
Just movie. Fucking like him.
Yeah, he's good. He's awesome. He's a likable guy. Something about his face.
Yeah. You guys, we've been going on for about an hour. We've been on here for about an hour. We're gonna start wrapping this up. If you guys have any questions, drop them in the comments. This has been so much fun.
It's been a good time. Yeah, it's been fun. Monday's like I was saying earlier, man. Monday's like our Saturday night. You know, this is like the after the weekend of shows, and you know the partying and all the shit that we do on the weekend. Monday's like our only day to kind of like chill out and not doing anything and just sit on the couch and eat a burrito and fucking watch TV and kind of like come back to neutral for the rest of the week to start up again, you know, because we're recording tomorrow night and we got shows on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You know, we're right back at it. So, you know, it's good to break up the monotony of Monday night a little bit.
Yeah.
Thank you for Thank you.
Absolutely. Brewer Baker, what's up, girl? She says she loves the Ramones shirt. Oh.
Fuck yeah, my favorite band of all time. I love the Ramones. Love the Ramones.
Yes, dude. Gotta keep them separated. Wait, is that the right band?
I want to be sedated.
Yeah, I want to be sedated.
100%. 100%.
I almost had it. Okay, a few more questions, and we're gonna get this wrapped up. I know you're a busy man, and you got a lot of rest
super busy. Super busy.
Let's talk about aliens real quick. Do you believe in aliens, Mike Rude?
Yes, I do. Yeah, I definitely believe in aliens. I mean, there's got to be aliens. How is there not aliens? We're the only people in this entire universe, and then that I think is a scarier thought than there actually being some fucking aliens out there. There's got to be aliens. They probably saw us, and we're probably the Florida of the universe, so they don't want to stop here.
We are definitely the Florida of the universe.
They look at us from far up, and they're like, "Nah, fuck that." They lock their windows, they lock their doors, and they keep going somewhere else. You know.
Oh my God. I actually I saw somebody with their sunglasses and the mask on like the other day, and it reminded me of a fucking alien. I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
they could be hiding out. It's so easy right now. So easy.
So easy. They're out there, you guys.
They are among us.
Okay, good to know. I just wanted to make sure that I was out that way. David Shaw says, can you describe the moonshiners to us?
That's our like I was saying, Florida's two different vibes. You got beach and then you got country. The moonshiners are our alter egos. So we do like we do all outlaw country, old school country songs, you know, Johnny Cash, Waylon Jennings, Merle Haggard, that kind of stuff. So we'll go out and play as the moonshiners, and you know, it's something different than what we're normally doing. You know, it's a good like little change of pace, and we're all country fans. We all like old school country and shit. So you know, that's for the other half of Florida.
Dude, that is so dope. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's fun. We don't have much online or anything. You know, we kind of just do it more as a fun little different show to play, you know, for us.
Dude, Texas country, outlaw country is my shit. Oh my God. Yes. Oh my God.
Yes. Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. Country is yeah, it also plays a pretty big influence on how we write our songs and stuff. You know, some of our songs are written as country songs first, and then we kind of turn them into ska or reggae, you know, which is a weird way to do it. I don't know why the hell we do it. Maybe it's the whiskey. I don't know.
Totally the whiskey. Always the whiskey. Always blame it on the whiskey.
Always comes back to the whiskey. That's something we can always blame our shit on right there. Is Jameson.
Absolutely. Wiz Fire, what's going on, family? Brewer Baker, Elon Zito.
Nice.
Florida of the universe is funny. I think that is hilarious. I think we need to make shirts that like somehow describe this.
Hey, could be we're coming up with all kinds of song titles and album titles. This interview. I mean, we're having a good time. That might be a song coming up on the next album. What was it? Misconnections, or what was it?
Casual Encounters.
Casual Encounters. Yes. Oh my God, Casual Encounters. Florida of the universe on Casual Encounters. I spread it out.
Wiz says they call me the Samoan cowboy. Oh.
Right on. Hey, the only one of our songs is about the only fight I've ever really gotten into is with a Samoan guy, and he broke my nose so badly, and we ended up writing Coming Home Drunk off of that one experience. Well, just that one experience. Samoans are big. They're nice people though. They like to fight. They like to fight.
All I could think in my head was, yeah, because they call me the space cowboy. Wait, what is that song? They call me da, 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 da. What is it
Call
called?
me the gangster of love.
Yeah, that's what came to my head.
Yeah, what's that? The Joker, right?
The Joker. I'm pretty sure I've heard you play the Joker before.
Yeah, I think I tried to play that on piano one time on a live video, and I made it about 2 or 3 lines in, and then we gave up to play something else we didn't know.
Well, we'll definitely have to have you back on here again so that you can play us some music, because I know everybody's dying to hear you. But until then, you guys can go check out his YouTube videos and his Facebook Live videos. Yes, Brewer, Steve Miller, that is the right one.
Yes, Steve Miller Band. Hell yes. Good call. Good call.
Let's talk about, yes, you need to catch these, like Lindsay, when, or Mike, when will you go live again? When's your next show?
Well, we did a live thing yesterday. Our next show is on Thursday at 5 o'clock. I'll probably just go live. It's going to be a Spread the Dub show, so I'll do a live video for that, and you can check us out on either my Facebook or the Spread the Dub Facebook.
Awesome. So you guys all go to the top of that screen and click the Spread the Dub like button and notifications so you guys know when they go live.
Yeah.
Dude, this has been so much fun. How can we keep supporting you? Do you guys have a merch site? Where can we get
you know, right now, just go and listen to the songs. Go check us out on Spotify. As much as, you know, I'm not a fan of Spotify, but if it helps us reach some new people, then I guess it's pretty good, right? Check us out on Spotify. Check us out on Facebook, on Instagram. Look us up, and we got new music and new videos coming out all the time. So just check that out, click it, and, you know, give us some views and enjoy whatever we come up with. You know, that would help us out a
lot. Lindsay said she'll be stalking you until then.
Right on.
And David said he's going to print those shirts for us. I cannot wait. I will definitely be repping that.
Awesome.
What is
awesome.
It? What did you say? Florida of the Universe?
Florida of the Universe on Casual Encounters.
Weed says, do we follow your page to see the live stream?
Yeah, you can follow my page because I usually just go live from there. But, you know, we also go live on Spread the Dub. It just depends on who has the phone at the gig and who remembers to do it. It's usually me. But yeah, check us out. I'm always reposting stuff from the band page anyway. So check it out, you know. Just
awesome. Thank you, Lindsay, for dropping the link in the comments. I appreciate that.
Nice.
Do you have anything else you want to say before we get this wrapped up?
I think you covered everything beautifully. Thank you for having me. It was awesome. I've seen this show a bunch, and you know, I've always been a fan of yours, and I'm glad I got on here. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. I can't wait to go to Florida and go visit and go kick it with you guys.
Oh yeah, hit us up. Hit us up.
Go gator wrestling or whatever you guys do down there.
Yeah, we could do that.
Awesome. All right, man. Everybody at home that's joined us, thank you so much. I appreciate your time. I appreciate the energy, everything. I couldn't do it without you guys. I love you guys. Until next time, you guys stay safe, be kind, and keep rocking and rolling. I'll see you next time.
Thank you. See you later.
Bye.